Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome to Murhari Maths online classes. Today we discuss about KSET 2020 part 7. So now explain question number 41. Minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2 cos x dx by 1 plus e to the power x. So let the statement take I. So by using this property, integral a to b f of x dx is equal to integral a to b f of a plus b minus x. On explanation, we should write a plus b minus x. So this is equal to minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2 cos of, on explanation, we should write lower limit plus upper limit minus x. On explanation, write lower limit plus upper limit minus x. What is the lower limit? Minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2 minus x is nothing but minus x. So cos of minus x dx by 1 plus e to the power minus x. This is equal to minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2 cos of minus x. Cos of minus x is nothing but cos x by 1 plus e to the power minus x is 1 by e to the power x. So let us take LCM. So minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2 cos x dx by, so in denominator LCM is e to the power x. E to the power x plus 1 by e to the power x. So this is equal to minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2 e to the power x cos x dx by 1 plus e to the power x. This is, let us take equation 2. Given equation, given statement, let us take equation 1. Adding equation 1 and 2. So I plus I, 2i is equal to minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2 cos x dx by 1 plus e to the power x plus minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2. This is equation 1. No? In equation 2 value, minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2 cos x e to the power x cos x dx by 1 plus e power x. So these two are like fractions. 1 plus e to the power x is LCM. So minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2. So what is the LCM? 1 plus e to the power x. In numerator, 1 cos x take out common. So remaining value 1 plus e power x. So cos x into 1 plus e power x. In this 1 plus e power x get cancelled. Integral cos x. So integral cos x we get sin x. Therefore 2i is equal to sin x limits pi by 2 to minus pi by 2. So 2i is equal to, first on explanation we should write upper limit, formula minus, on replacing x by lower limit. So on sin 90 minus of sin minus 90, sin 90 value 1, sin minus 90 value minus sin minus 90 value plus 1. So this is equal to 2. So 2i is equal to 2, I is equal to 1. So option 3 correct. So 2i is equal to 2, therefore I is equal to 1. Option 2 correct. See question number 42. The area of the region bounded by the curve and the line. So y square is equal to 8x. This is the right side parabola. So y is equal to 2x. This is the straight line passing through the origin. This is required area of the given curves. First we have to find, one point is origin, second point is A. First we have to find A. So y square, first point of intersection of y square is equal to 8x and y is equal to 2x. In y place in 2x substitute, this is 2x whole square is equal to 8x. That implies 4x square is equal to 8x. 4 1 j 4 2 j cancel. So x square minus 2x is equal to 0. In this x take out common, x minus 2 equal to 0, therefore x is equal to 0 and 2. So x limits is 0 comma 2. So we have x limits is 0 and 2. So what is the formula? Required area is equal to integral 0 to 2. Formula is y1 minus y2 dx. So by using x limits, so formula is y1 minus y2 dx. Integral 0 to 2 y1 from parabola y square is equal to 8x, y square is equal to 8x, y is equal to 2 root 8 into root x. This is y1 is equal to root 8 into root x minus y2. From straight line y2 value 2x. So let us take this is y1, this is y2. Okay, clear? Now integral 0 to 2 root 8 into root x into 2 minus 2x. This continuation root 8 constant. So root x integration x power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2. Limits are 2 to 0. 2 into x integration x square by 2. Limits are 2 to 0. So root 8 into 1 by 3 by 2 is nothing but 2 by 3. Put x place in 2. This is 2 power 3 by 2. 1 2 get cancelled. This is 2 square. Root 8 is 2 root 2 into 2 into 2 power 3 by 2. This is 2 power 1 by 2 by 3 minus 4. So 2 2 is 4. 2 power 1 by 2, 2 power 3 by 2, 2 power 4 by 2. 2 power 4 by 2 value is 2 square. 2 into 2 by 3 minus 4. So this is 16. 16 by 3 minus 4. This is equal to 4 by 3 answer. 4 by 3 square units. So option 2 correct. Let's see question number 43. The area of the region bounded by y is equal to 2x plus 1, x-axis, and x is equal to minus 1, x is equal to plus 1. So y is equal to 2. Let us take x and y axis. So y is equal to 2x plus 1. On comparing this equation with y is equal to mx plus c, where constant place value 1, where constant is y intercept in that formula. This is y intercept is 1. This line is y is equal to 2x plus 1. And x is equal to minus 1. X is equal to minus 1 is parallel to y axis and passing through the minus 1. This is x is equal to minus 1. This is x is equal to plus 1. This x is equal to plus 1. This part is required. This point, first we have to find this point. This point, let us take B point. This is A1, A2. So where B is the point of intersection of y is equal to 2x plus 1 and x-axis. So B is the point of intersection of x and x-axis and y is equal to 2x plus 1. On x-axis y coordinate 0. If y equal to 0, then find out x value. X is equal to minus 1 by 2. So x value minus 1 by 2, y value 0. So required area equal to, so integral minus 1 to minus 1 by 2. So we should take x limits minus 1 to minus 1 by 2. Formula y dx. So what is the y? 2x plus 1 dx plus this continuation minus 1 by 2 to plus 1. So minus 1 by 2 to plus 1 y dx, x 2x plus 1 dx. 2x plus 1 dx. So after simplification, this value 5 by 2. So you will try. Let us see question number 44. The curve passing through the point 1, 2, given that the slope of tangent and the slope of tangent at any point xy is 2x by y, 2x by y, then this curve represents circle, parabola, ellipse, hyperbola. Options are given. So what is given? The slope of the tangent. The slope of the tangent is denoted by dy by dx. So dy by dx is equal to 2x by y. So by using variable separable method, so let us do cross product. Y dy is equal to 2x dx. So what is the process? Taking integration on both sides. Taking integration on both sides. So integral y dy is equal to integral 2 constant x dx. So y dy is nothing but y square by 2 is equal to 2 into x square by 2 plus c. 2 get cancelled. This equation passing through the point 1, 2 given. This curve passes through 1, 2. Passes through 1, 2 means on xy plane 1 to substitute in this equation. Therefore, on x plane 1, y plane 2 substitute, y square by 2. 2 square by 2 is equal to x square plus c. So 2 is equal to 1 plus c, therefore c is equal to 1. So c is equal to 1, substitute in equation 1. Therefore from equation 1, y square by 2 is equal to x square plus c. Therefore y square by 2 is equal to x square plus c place and write 1. This x square bring the left side. X square bring the left side. Minus x square plus y square by 2 is equal to 1. So this is called hyperbola. This is called rectangle hyperbola. This is one of the hyperbola. Option 4 correct. Let us see question number 45. If the two lines Lx plus My is equal to n and L dash x plus M dash y equal to n dash are perpendicular. If any two lines are perpendicular, then product of slopes is equal to minus 1. Product of slopes M1, M2 equal to minus 1. Where M1 equal to slope of the first line minus L by M. And M2 equal to slope of the second line minus L dash by M dash. One slope formula is there. We have ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This slope equal to minus a by b. Minus coefficient of x by coefficient of y. Therefore, where m1 value minus L by m into m2 value minus L dash by m dash is equal to minus 1. So minus into minus plus, so L dash by m dash equal to minus 1. Let us do cross product. LL dash is equal to minus mm dash. Therefore, LL dash plus mm dash is equal to 0. So which option is correct? LL dash plus mm dash is equal to 0. First option correct. So let us see question number 46. If the parabola x square is equal to 4ay passes through the point 2, 1, what is required? The length of latus rectum. The length of latus rectum formula is 4a. So x square is equal to 4ay passes through 2, 1. So on xy plane 2, 1 substitute in this equation. This would be 2 square is equal to 4a into 1. Therefore 4a is equal to 4. So what is the 4? Length of latus rectum. This is therefore length of latus rectum is equal, this is the formula, equal to 4. Option 2 correct. Let us see question number 47. If the sum of n terms of an AP is Sn is equal to n square plus n, then find out common difference. So what is given? Sn is equal to given n square plus n. Put n is equal to 1. S1 is equal to 1 square plus 1 is equal to 2. So S1 is nothing but first term. Sum of first term is nothing but T1 is equal to small a is also. Put n is equal to 2. S2 is equal to 2 square plus 2. This is nothing but 6. N place in 2 substitute. 2 square plus 2 is 6. So S2 is nothing but the sum of two terms, T1 plus T2. So already T1 value we got 2 in substitute in this equation. 6 is equal to 2 plus T2. Therefore T2 is equal to 4. But our target, what is required? So required is common difference. This is T2 minus T1 is required. In this T2 value 4, T1 value 2. Substitute in this equation. 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. So option 3 correct. So let us see question number 48. The negation of the statement for all real numbers x and y and x plus y equal to y plus x. So we have one formula. The negation of P implies Q is negation P implies negation Q. Negation P means not P implies not Q. So what is the P statement for all real numbers x and y? So this negation is for some real numbers x and y. So what is the Q? X plus y is equal to y plus x. This negation is x plus y not equal to y plus x. So option 3 correct. So let us see question number 49. The standard deviation of the given data 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have standard deviation formula under root sigma xi minus x bar whole square by n, where n is the number of observations. In this number of observations 5. X bar is mean. Mean formula sigma xi by n. The sum of observations by number of observations. In the sum of observations 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10 by 5. This will be 40 by 5 is equal to 8. Therefore standard deviation is required under root xi, where xi is observation, given observations. In this, how many observations are given? 5 observations are given. Right, first observation 6 minus 8, where xi minus x bar whole square sigma is given. So first observation is 6 minus 8 whole square. Next second observation is 7 minus 8 whole square plus 8 minus 8 whole square plus 9 minus 8 whole square plus 10 minus 8 whole square, this whole by 5. So this will be 6 minus 8 whole square is 4, 7 minus 8 whole square by 5. This is equal to under root 10 by 5. 10 by 5 is nothing but root 2. So standard deviation is root 2, option 1 correct. So now I am going to explain question number 51. The value of 16C9 plus 16C10 minus 16C6 minus 16C7. 16C9 plus 16C10. Remaining two terms minus 1 take out common. 16C6 plus 16C7. We have one formula NCR plus NCR minus 1 is equal to N plus 1 CR. NCR plus NCR minus 1 formula N plus 1 CR. In this 16C9 plus 16C10, where N place in 16, R place in 10. This is R minus 1. So our formula is N plus 1 CR. So N plus 1 CR, where N value 16, R value 10 minus In this also same, n place in 16, r place in 7 there. So 16 plus 1 into 16 plus 1, C7. Therefore 17 C10 minus 17 C7. We have NCR is equal to NCN minus R also. NCR is equal to NCN minus R. 17 C10. 17 minus 10, right? Minus 17 C7. 17 minus 10 is 7. So 17 C7, 17 C7 get cancelled. Answer is 0. First option correct. So let us see question number 50. A1, A2 up to AN are in AP. Then the value of this debt. So let us take in arithmetic progression numbers 1, 2, 3 like up to 9. Therefore, so what is required? Debt of A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, A8, A9 is equal to, so A1 value 1, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After the simplification value 0. Which option is correct? First option. A1 is 1, A9 is 9. 1 plus 9 by 2, this is nothing but 5. So this is not correct. A1 plus A9. A1 is 1, A9 is 9. 1 plus 9, 10. This is not correct. Option 3. Log of log E base E. Log E base E value 1. Log of 1 is 0. So option 3 correct. Let us take option 3. Log of log E base E. So log E base E value 1, log 1 value 0. So option 3 correct. So let us see question number 52. If A comma B, in the statement A, B are two events given, P of A, P of B values, and P of A intersection B value 1 by 6. Then we have to find P of A dash by B. P of A dash by B. So by using conditional probability, what is the conditional probability? We have this formula P of A by B is equal to P of A intersection B by P of B. In this formula, A place and A dash is there. So now P of A intersection A dash intersection B by P of B. But A dash intersection B is equal to B minus A intersection B. What is the formula? B minus A intersection B. This is equal to P of A dash intersection B is B minus A intersection B by P of B. This will be P of B minus P of A intersection B by P of B. So P of B value 1 by 2, P of A intersection B value 1 by 6. So 1 by 2 minus 1 by 6 by 1 by 2. This will be LCM is 12. P of A dash B. What is the LCM? LCM is 6. So 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 by 6 into 2. 2 1 is 2 3 is cancel. Answer is 2 by 3. So 2 by 3, first option correct. Number 53. The probabilities of solving the problem by 3 persons A, B, C 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 3 given. So P of A 1 by 2. That implies P of A bar is equal to 1 minus P of A. This is equal to also 1 by 2. Next P of B given 1 by 4. P of B, this is P of C, P of A. This is P of B bar equal to 1 minus P of B is equal to 1 minus 1 by 4 is equal to 3 by 4. Next P of C given 1 by 3. P of C bar is equal to 1 minus P of C. 1 minus 1 by 3 is equal to 2 by 3. So what is required? The probability of the problem is solved by any two. The probability What is required? The probability of the problem solved by any two of them. This is equal to P of A into P of B into P of C bar. In this case, A, B solved, C not solved. So A, B, C, three persons are independently solved. So independently solved. Independently means this is into. Next, P of B, second case, P of B into P of C. B, C persons are solved that problem. A not solved. Next, third case, P of A into P of C into P of B bar. In third case, A, C persons are solved and B not solved. So all values are substituted in this equation. So P of A value 1 by 2, P of B value 1 by 4, P of C bar value 2 by 3. Next, P of B value 1 by 4, P of C value 1 by 3, P of A bar 1 by 2, plus P of A, P of C, P of B bar. P of A value 1 by 2, P of C value 1 by 3, and P of B value B bar 3 by 4. This will be, so let us do simplification. This value will be 1 by 4. So option 2 correct. Let's take question number 54. A, B, C 3 are mutually exclusive and exhaust events, and one condition is given. We have to find P of B. So what is the condition? P of A equal to P of 2 times of P of B, 3 times of P of C. Let us take K. Therefore, P of A equal to K, P of B equal to K by 2. And the 3 times of P of C is equal to K, therefore P of C is equal to K by 3. From statement A, B, C are mutually exclusive and exhaust events are given. Therefore P of A plus P of B plus P of C, this will be equal to 1. So sum of probability equal to 1. P of A value K, K by 2, K by 3 equal to 1. So take K, take out common. 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 equal to 1. So this will be K into, so LCM is 6. 6 plus 3 plus 2. So 6 plus 3 plus 2 equal to 1. Therefore K is equal to 6 by 11. By cross product, say K is equal to 6 by 11. But what is required? Required is P of B. P of B is equal to K by 2. K by 2. In this K value we got 6 by 11. So 1 by 2 into 6 by 11, this is nothing but 3 by 11. Which option is correct? Option 3 correct. Question number 55. A die is thrown 10 times. The probability that an odd number will comes up at least once. A die is thrown 10 times, n is equal to 10 given. And odd numbers. Let A be the event of getting odd numbers 1, 3, 5. So S is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Therefore odd number probability P is equal to n of A by n of S, that is equal to 3 by 6 is equal to 1 by 2. So probability of odd number is 1 by 2. That implies Q is equal to 1 minus P is equal, this is also 1 by 2. This is probability of even number, not odd number, is nothing but even number. So what is required? At least one time. We have to find P of X greater than or equal to 1. This is nothing but 1 minus P of X less than 1. This is equal to 1 minus P of X less than 1 sense is P of X is equal to 0 only. We have P of X is equal to R, that is equal to NCR into Q power N minus R into P power R. In this formula substitute NPQ values. So 1 minus, where R value is 0, N value 10, 10C naught into Q value 1 by 2 power 10 minus 0 and 1 by 2 power 0. This is equal to 1 minus 10C naught value 1, 1 by 2 to the power 10, this is 1. So 1 by 2 to the power 10 means 1024. So after simplification, this value 1023 by 1024. Which option is correct? Second option is correct. Question number 56. P of E1, P of E2 value is given, and P of E2 by A value 1 by 2, P of A by E2 value 2 by 3 given. Then we have to find P of E1 by A. So P of probability of E2 by A equal to 1 by 2. So by using conditional probability, this will be P of E2 intersection A by P of A. This is equal to 1 by 2. Let us do cross product. Therefore 2 times of P of E2 intersection A is equal to P of A. So this is equation 1. Next, what is second condition? P of A by E2. P of A by E2 is equal to 2 by 3. So P of A by E2. By conditional probability, P of A intersection E2 by P of E2 equal to 2 by 3. Let us do cross product. 3 times of P of A intersection E2 is equal to 2 times of P of E2. Let us take this is second equation. So equation 1 divide equation 2. Equation 1 divide equation 2. Now 2 by 3 P of E2 intersection A, P of A intersection E get cancelled. A intersection E2 is equal to P of A by 2 times of P of E2. This is get cancelled. Therefore, in the statement P of E2 value 1 by 2 given. So 2 by 3 is equal to P of A into 2 into 1 by 2. So this will be P of A value 2 by 3. Now our target, what is our target? P of E1 by A. So P of E1 by A is equal to, according to conditional probability, P of E1 intersection A by P of A. But A is equal to, A can be written as A intersection E1 union E2. A is equal to A intersection E1 union E2. So this is equal to A intersection E1 union A intersection E2. So now applying probability on both sides, P of A is equal to P of A intersection E1 plus P of A intersection E2. So P of A value we got 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 is equal to P of A intersection E1, this is unknown. P of A intersection E2 value, P of A intersection E2 value. So now we have to find this value also. P of A intersection E2 is equal to, from second equation. From second equation or first equation. So P of A intersection E2 is equal to 2 by 3 into P of E2. So 2 by 3 into P of E2 value 1 by 2 given. 1 by 3 this is from second equation. So P of A intersection E2 value 1 by 3. So now we get 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3 is equal to P of A intersection E1. Therefore, this is nothing but 1 by 3. Therefore, 1 by 3 by P of A value we got 2 by 3. Therefore, 1 by 3 by 2 by 3, answer is 1 by 2. So answer is 1 by 2, first option correct. Let us see question number 57. The set contains 1, 2, 3 elements. R is equal to set of ordered pair 1, 1. Then R is reflexive. So 4 options are given. So this is not reflexive because in this 1, 1 belongs to R. A having 1, 2, 3 elements. So 1, 1 belongs to R. 2, 2. 2, 2, 3, 3 does not belongs to R. So this is not reflexive. Option 1, option 2 wrong. And option 3, check the option 3, symmetric and transitive. So symmetric of 1 is 1. So transitive is also satisfied. Third option correct. Fourth option is also wrong. Fourth option correct. So majority of the option is option 3 correct. take question number 58. The point 1 minus 3 4 lies in the octant. So octant I give one coding x y z. We should write first plus minus minus plus plus minus minus plus 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 minus minus plus plus minus minus and z 4 pluses and 4 minuses. This is the first 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. This is the first octant. This is second octant. This is third octant. This is the fourth octant. This is the fifth octant. Sixth octant. 7 8. 1 plus minus plus. 1 minus 3 plus 4. So plus minus plus. Plus minus plus. This is lies in this plus minus plus is fourth octant. Option 3 correct. Next I am going to explain question number 59. The maximum value of log x by x. Let us take f of x is equal to log x by x. Log x by x as maximum value. Then f dash x is equal to 0. If f of x has maximum or minimum, then first derivative will be 0. So f dash x is equal to, by using u by v formula. What is the u by v formula? V into v for x into d by dx of log x minus log x into d by dx of x by v square. V into derivative of u minus u into derivative of v by v square, where u we place in log x substitute. This is x into derivative of log x is 1 by x minus log x into xx get cancelled by x square, 1x get cancelled. Therefore, if f dash x is equal to 0, then find out x value. What is f dash x? We got 1 minus log x by x square. Therefore, log x is equal to 0, 1. X is equal to e. Log x base e is equal to 1. Therefore, x is equal to e. Now, so what is our target? Maximum value. Maximum value of f of x. F of x is equal to log x by x. At x is equal to e, now we have to find maximum value. Log e by e. Log e by e, nothing. Log e value 1, base e, this is indirect. So 1 by e answer. Which option is correct? Option 3 is correct. Let's see question number 60. Given corner points 3 0 0 3 1 1 3 0 and z is equal to px plus qy given, then find the value condition between p and q. One given condition, minimum of z at 3 comma 0 and 1 comma 1 occur. So corner points 0 3 1 1 and 3 0 given, z is equal to px plus q given. Now we have to find at the corner point z value. Z is equal to p into 0 plus 3 into q. This is nothing but 3q. And at 1 comma 1, this value p plus q. 3 comma 0, that 3p plus 0 is equal to 3p. So what is our target? Required is condition between p and q. But minimum value of z 3 comma 0 at 3 comma 0, 1 comma 1 same. This is minimum value 3 comma 0 and 1 comma 1. So both are minimum values. If equal, z is equal to z, p plus q is equal to minimum of z. Minimum of z is equal to minimum of z. So p plus q is equal to 3p. Therefore, Q is equal to 1P. Bring the right side, 3P minus P. So Q is equal to 2P. Therefore, P is equal to Q by 2. Option 2 correct. So thank you very much.